Okay, this is part 2 of the real war on Earth, and I'm gonna pick up where I left off. So the true fighters in this war is the tribe of Israel, which is Adam, or you say Eve, Adam, seed through Eve, and Hasatan, which is Satan or Lucifer. He has many names. His seed is the Masons and the Greeks. When I say the Greeks, I'm saying the Greek gods. These are the followers of Hasatan. Now, if you look at the second symbol, this symbol is missing the G. Outside the G, if the G is added, this is the same symbol that the Masonic order uses. However, these are Roman numerals. And in my studies, this is the closest thing that I have that the Ruach has placed in as a comforter, the umpire of peace, that this is of truth. And this is something that I need to pay attention to. And I'm just trying to share this with others. Now, you will see this out here on YouTube. However, I would like to encourage you guys to go based on the Spirit, how the Spirit guides you, how the Spirit leads you into understanding. So the tribe of Israel is Most High's people, and the Masonic order, they declare that they worship Lucifer, and any other individual that worships Lucifer directly, these are his seeds. Now, there are some people that don't follow him directly. They don't understand that they're following him. These are the people that this is the reason why the reapers, there are reapers that have to come to reap the tares from the wheat, because we look alike, we act alike, we talk alike, we sound alike, and they know based on the I guess the criteria that Most High gives to the reapers who we are and the difference. So they may be just caught up in the theology, but their heart's really trying to seek the Most High. But I always say as well that if you are truly seeking Most High is going to make you know that something is wrong, and he's going to pull you out from anything that you're not supposed to be affiliated with. But that's just a matter of time, and that's how much you're yearning and longing for truth. So the true fighters, Abraham, Adam, seed, and Hasatan seed. And that's it. So what war tactics are being used in this war? Well, let's look at Revelations 18:23. And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth. For by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. So, the merchants are the great men of the earth. So, of course, now you definitely know who they are. And one of the things that we really need to start doing is we need to be identifying these people, the great men of the earth. In my research and what I've been led to understand through the Ruach, the great men of the earth they're not seen. They're rarely seen. They're rarely known by the public and they call them the sheep of the people of the sheeps. We're not known. They're not known to us. they put puppets in their places. So the great men of the earth, the merchants. So you probably could look at the masses of like the Exxons and the McDonald's and the Microsofts. These are great men of the earth. So therefore, these are the people, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. Now, when you go into the Strong's 5331, well, Strong's Concordance, sorceries, when you look at that word sorcery, it is then translated into drugs. Now, I'd also like you to pay attention to the pharmacy or the RX symbols. One is a symbol of wings and serpents. And then there's another one that is like a portion mixer bowl. And I'm trying to understand why more people are not concerned about these two symbols, because to me they're self-explanatory. Once Most High has revealed and opened one's eyes. Serpents around a pole, and the RX sign with this potion, this bowl that normally you'll see potions being made out of. These are sorceries. These are things that are being used by the merchants, the great men of the earth, to deceive all the nations. And the biggest factor is medication. How many people in America alone are on meds? We have to try to get off these meds. Sisters, we have to return to the medication that Most High gave us, and that are and those are the herbs of the field. So here is an example of the Strong Concordance 5331. And if you look at the underline of biblical usage, number 1, it says that sorcery, the word sorceries, is called pharmakia. I'm not too sure if I'm pronouncing that right. And number 1, it says the use or the administering of drugs. 2, poisoning. 3, sorcery, magic arts often found in connection with idolatry and fostered by it. Number 4, the deceptions and seductions of idolatry. This is what the meaning in the proper context means when it says in the Revelation sorcery. It means the use or the administering of drugs. Is this coincidence that our pharmacy is a reflection of a Greek word, pharmakia? Oh, come on, sisters and brothers. I mean, we have to wake up to these type of things. So, underneath where it says authorized versions in the King James Version of our history book, not the Bible, it's a history book that people have translated into a religion. They have used the word sorcery 2 times and witchcraft. So there's a Bible out there that they actually stated witchcraft. In the Bible it says that all men were deceived by witchcraft. Now, as you can see in our music, in our TV sitcoms, in our movies, these are all sorceries. They all have a facet of sorcery. So even though we want to feel as though we are much smarter than to be deceived by sorcery, we have to come to the conclusion that we may be influenced more than we may think about witchcraft, by the use of witchcraft and sorcery. Doctors, we have labeled these doctors in our society as great men, and they're sorcerers. So I'm going to continue on this video in part 3, and I'm going to leave you with this. in part 2. We have to understand that we need to get out of man's standards, and we need to really focus on what Most High standards are and live by His.